What's up, Taiwan? I'm Ethan Liu with 10 minutes of news from here in Taiwan and around the world. Disinformation around Taiwan's elections has become more sophisticated, according to the founder of Taiwan AI Labs. The research group recently found that online troll accounts posting about Taiwan's presidential race could be taking cues from China. Beijing has been trying to steer Taiwanese voters away from the ruling Democratic Progressive Party, saying a vote for the DPP is a vote for war. The party's presidential pick, Lai Ching-te, is seen by Beijing as a hardline Taiwanese independent supporter. To discuss whether outside attempts to influence Taiwan's elections are having any effect, our reporter Joyce Zhen spoke with Ethan Tu, the founder of Taiwan AI Labs.
Foreign interference is common in Taiwan's elections, but with more digital tools now, what are the major differences you see in this cycle?
The information disputes by these troll accounts are more convincing and more aggressive. The narrative they disputing is not cost related to state-affiliated media or PRC government. We see the scale is more sophisticated than year 2020. And some troll account group, they are focused on attacking opinion leader. For example, if you have some opinion, they will in your comments and attack what you are saying, try to promote you. This year we see much more usage of the short video like TikTok and YouTube channels. Yeah.
On that note of short videos, who would you say are the Taiwanese voters being targeted here?
And I think the young generation, a lot of them use TikTok, YouTube, then they will see a lot of those videos being shown up in their cell phone. So I think they are targeting the young generation. And also we see some video legislature trying to influence like older people. They are using, for example, Line as a major communication tool. They are targeting two major generations. Yeah.
What is Taiwan doing to ensure that voters are not swayed by disinformation, and is it working?
Cognitive warfare, Taiwan citizens is more used to this environment than other countries, which means we actually have more awareness. For the digital literacy, I would say we still need to educate people. There are a lot of troll accounts is influencing people in Taiwan. Of course, we worry, but we still feel positive. If we can keep educating people, we can train our people to be more resilient against this cognitive warfare. Yeah.
That was Joyce Zhen speaking with Ethan Tu, the founder of Taiwan AI Labs. And as election day looms, people in Taiwan are looking closely at candidates' policies to decide who to vote for. Here at TaiwanPlus, we're exploring the real issues. China is not the only issue dominating Taiwan's elections. Housing has also been at the forefront of discussions among candidates and voters. Sully Ensign takes a look at the controversy.
And this is my mom's home.
Opening the door for transparency. Less than 3 weeks ahead of elections, the childhood home of Lai Ching-te, presidential candidate for the ruling Democratic Progressive Party, or DPP, is making headlines. Taiwan's opposition candidates say Lai's family illegally expanded the property, which sits in an old coal mining area near Taiwan's northern coast. Lai has denied any wrongdoing and offered to turn the place into a miners' museum. But he's not the only candidate whose property assets are under scrutiny. His Kuomintang rival, Hou Youyi, has also been targeted, with the DPP blasting him for profiting off his wife's rental properties, an accusation he also denies.
一世人清清白白，我早有讲过，好友谊一世人，啊，俺开一家人吼，是非法来源的一家人。你听好，我听好直接讲，我总统很不算。
The Taiwan People's Party's Ko Wen-je has not escaped unscathed either. He's accused of illegally turning some of his co-owned farmland into a parking lot, which he's promised to tear down. This political barb trading around candidates' properties is resonating widely across Taiwan, since housing is seen as one of the most pressing issues facing the country's young people.
我觉得台湾就是房价太高了，那薪资方面都没有跟上，薪资一直
没有办法买房嘛，对，就这方面的比较年轻人比较没有办法追上这个物价房价。
我觉得人民也越来越没有能力去负担房子，它有点变像奢侈品了，它不是生活的东西了。
Relations with neighbouring China, which claims Taiwan, usually dominates election discussions. But analysts say that for many young voters, domestic issues now overshadow cross-strait relations.
For these people who are just graduating from college, for example, what they care about is not geopolitics. These housing issues, home ownership, inflation, energy prices increase and all that, these are the needs at home that need to be addressed.
And while shots are fired between politicians over whose property is breaking the rules, voters will be watching to see if there's any relief for their housing woes. Kama Xu and Sally Jensen for TaiwanPlus.
A legislative candidate with severe cerebral palsy is accusing the Taipei Election Commission of treating him unfairly. The candidate Lai Zongyu was given 15 minutes to present his policy platform, but he says that's not nearly enough time to properly explain his political views through an interpreter. The commission allowed him to use a teleprompter or interpreter, but did not offer him extra time. Lai and other people with disabilities protested outside the commission in response. There are approximately 1.2 million people with disabilities in Taiwan, but they currently lack representation in the country's policymaking bodies. Young people in Taiwan are learning how to turn down smoking. As Laura Stewart reports, it's the government's attempt to tackle a rise in vaping among young people.
Pamphlets, comics and videos. Elementary school students in Taiwan are learning about the dangers of tobacco. It's a course designed by the country's health ministry to teach young people about the health risks of smoking and vaping.
透过影片让我知道吸烟的可怕，也更加了解如何远离烟害。
Despite a change in the law earlier this year to ban e-cigarettes and increase the legal smoking age to 20, a government survey found the number of young people who vape has increased nearly 1.5 times in 3 years. There are now nearly 80,000 high school students using e-cigarettes in Taiwan. It's a rise that has health professionals concerned.
使用电子烟之后，或者使用烟品，其实它影响孩子的大脑生长发育。另外就是气喘的发生的比率会增加大概2.36倍。
But with the social pressure that comes with smoking and vaping, educators here say young students need to learn how to reject the habit.
从认知的拒烟到愿意不使用烟品，包括到确切的能够实践不使用烟品。
Taiwan's Education Ministry is asking schools to enforce the complete ban on all tobacco products on campuses and continue to educate children about the harm they do. Dolphine Chen and Laurel Stewart for TaiwanPlus.
Japan has moved to restart the world's largest nuclear power plant. The Kashiwazaki Kariwa plant was closed in 2012 after the disaster of Fukushima the year before. The Tokyo Electric Company has been trying to reopen the plant to help bring down its high operating costs. Japan's nuclear regulator says safety issues have been fixed and has agreed the plant can resume operations, but a restart still needs approval from provincial and local authorities. Thank you for watching What's Up Taiwan. You can visit the TaiwanPlus website and follow our social media for more stories from Taiwan and around the world. Finally, have a look at this Hobbit-themed hostel in Armenia. I'm Ethan, take care, and I'll see you next time.
For more stories from here at the Twin Oaks Estate and around the world, make sure to visit TaiwanPlus News on social media.